Welcome to this week's version of Nickels and Dimes, our weekly video series. Well, I read a news headline that was quite telling, and I want to share it with you today because it might be quite eye-opening, and it pertains to your will or trust and what are called beneficiary designation accounts. So today's topic, when your will does not have the final say. Let's jump in and explore. And this is the headline I read. A late Pennsylvania man's ex-girlfriend may inherit his $1 million retirement account 35 years after they broke up. This is kind of crazy, but this is the reality of some situations. So let's further explore the situation in which the family got themselves, unfortunately, in a challenging situation. Jeffrey Rollison named his then girlfriend as a beneficiary of his 401k back in 1987. Well, a few years later, they broke up, but he never changed the beneficiary of the account. Jeffrey died in 2015, and his estate has been fighting the distribution in federal court. Well, why? Essentially, Jeffrey had his will and all of the assets in his estate to transition to his family upon his passing. But the problem was that accounts like his 401k have a direct beneficiary designated when that account is opened up. And any direct beneficiary account, like an IRA, like a 401k, or life insurance, or even annuities, whoever is the direct beneficiary of these accounts is going to receive the proceeds once that person passes away, regardless of what the will says. So let's see what happened in that case. The case was recently settled, and wouldn't you know it, the courts recently ruled in favor of the ex-girlfriend 35 years after they broke up. Why? Because technically, that was, again, a beneficiary designated account. She was the primary beneficiary, regardless of what the will or trust said, which left all of his assets to the family. She was to receive the benefit of the account. So really, what's the lesson in all this is, no matter what your will or trust reads, these documents do not control any assets that have their own beneficiary designation. So for example, if your will leaves all your assets to your spouse, but your life insurance policy or your retirement account designation named your daughter as beneficiary, then your daughter in this example will receive those assets. Again, these assets are IRAs, 401ks, life insurance, and annuities. So essentially, when you open these types of accounts, you name a primary beneficiary and or a contingent beneficiary. If you don't check these designations every so often to confirm they're to your wishes, you might end up, or your family might end up, in the same situation as Jeffrey's family. This is not ideal. So again, the priority with these types of accounts is to make sure that your beneficiary, when you open the account, is exactly who you want it to be. And of course, make sure if you have any changes in your wishes in terms of your beneficiary, you make sure you check these accounts as well as updating your will or a trust. Crazy situation that I thought I'd bring to your attention. And I want to stress again, I've shown this gentleman a number of times over the last few months. Please don't stick your head in the sand. Don't open these accounts and sort of set it and forget it. A lot of times that's what people do. For our clients, every once in a while, maybe once a year, maybe every few years, we actually check the beneficiary designations just to confirm that who they want is going, in these respective accounts. IRAs, 401ks, life insurance, and annuities are four of the most popular direct beneficiary designated account. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. You don't want to be in a situation like Jeffrey's family is in. And unfortunately, that's what they're dealing with right now. And the ex-girlfriend of over 35 years ago is going to receive around $1 million in a 401k. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, if you found value in this video, go ahead and share it on social media like Facebook or LinkedIn, or if you get it in an email, you can go ahead and forward it to a friend. And to that end, if you would like a second opinion on your portfolio or financial situation, this is our website at nickelswealth.com. Go ahead and click on the upper right-hand tab, this Request an Appointment tab, fill out the information, and one of our advisors will reach out to you and answer your questions. Now remember, have a checklist, have a system every once in a while to review your beneficiary designations. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.